Hello, I'm Andrea from the Creative Dream Incubator, and this is Creative Dream TV. Creative Dream TV is something I started in 2012, where I was answering the questions that I would get about how to bring your dreams to life. And so those videos went into a bit more detail, sort of explaining how to get through the most common pitfalls. And then I took about a year off from doing the videos, and now here it is, 2014, and I'm starting them again. And right now I'm still kind of experimenting. What do I want to be doing? Because I thought I would go back to the questions. But when I started looking through the questions that I get, I realized there aren't really that many different questions. And that original series of videos I did actually answers all of the basic questions that people have about dreams. And I thought, no, I want to do something a little different with it now. What I want to do now is basically just have a little chat with you every week about being on the path of bringing dreams to life and living more authentically, listening to your heart and to what it's calling you towards, and figuring out how to move towards it. So earlier today I recorded a different video, and then when I went to edit it, I was watching myself and I was like, I don't like it. As soon as the camera went on, it's like I stiffened up and was like, I have to be helpful and inspiring and useful, and I have to say the right thing, and it just didn't feel very natural. So when I was watching it on my computer, I was like, oh, okay, what I really want for these videos is for them to be as though you're dropping by the Dream Loft and we're just kind of chatting about whatever's going on. So I deleted that video. I'm starting over here, and I'm not moving over to where I usually shoot videos. I'm just sitting at my desk. So the lighting is a little weird because I have my back to a huge window, but I think it's okay, and it just feels a little more natural and like we're just kind of chatting. So what I wanted to chat about today is impossible dreams, because that is something I keep getting emails about, and I really want to reach out to the people who are feeling that way, that their dream is impossible. And the way that the emails usually go is the person has a dream they're working on, they're really excited about it, and they start making plans, and when it goes time to start taking action, something goes wrong. They kind of freeze up, they don't know what to do, they start thinking, oh, maybe I think I'm not really ready for this, or maybe I'm not really good enough, or I think I need more time, I think I need more money, I think I need more training. Like, all these obstacles come up and it starts to feel very much impossible. And then they say, what do I do? And sometimes when I get into discussions with them, it's like people really honestly believe that their dream is impossible because it's hard. There's some kind of idea floating around that once you commit to your dream and once you decide in your heart that yes, I'm going to do this, and you set off on this adventure, and nothing's ever going to go wrong. It's not true. Things go wrong all the time, and the main thing that's happening when it's hard to get started, you're scared. Your fear is freaking out, and then it tells you things about how you can't do this. It tells you things about how your dream is impossible. But what I really want to say to you today is that your fear isn't speaking your truth. It's very important to remember your fear is speaking to you from some kind of bullshit story of lack and limitation. It's not speaking your truth. And when fear comes up on the path to making a dream real, it doesn't mean that you need to detour, it doesn't mean you need to change your plans. All fear ever means, ever, is that you're human. We all get scared, we all have fear. So when a fear comes up on the path, yes, you need to get really good at handling it because it's going to be there. Right? Fear, I feel like I say this all the time, but people don't really believe me, or they don't listen, or they don't want to hear. Fear is what's in your way, nothing else. Everything else you can figure out. Everything else you can find a way to make it happen. But fear, if you listen to it, will stop you. And the really interesting thing about that is that fear doesn't have any power. All it is a little voice that's telling lies. So I'd like to encourage you to think about that. When you're feeling afraid, when there's some voice inside of you telling you that you can't do this, it's just a voice. Think of the Wizard of Oz and the big voice and the tiny little wizard. Your fear is not telling you the truth. All right, listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to your creativity, listen to your authenticity, listen to your inspiration, listen to your creative flow. These things are speaking you the truth, and they're going to guide you along the path.